My name is Jim Vasko, and I am one of a two-man team for All For Him Racing.
My name is Alex Vasko, and I am the second man of a two-man team that we call All For Him Racing.
We started doing Demolition Derby in about, I believe it was the year 2000, and it was one of those things I'd always wanted to do it since I was a kid, and had always been excited about the idea, had always loved watching it, and finally just one year said, you know what, I'm not getting any younger, it's time to do this, so we just went out and did it.
My dad had actually started around the year 2000 racing in Derby, and I helped him build most of his cars. So when I was finally old enough to do it, I said I need to do that. So I built my first car up, didn't do very well, but I had a lot of fun, and just been kind of addicted to it ever since.
We had been running Jesus-based cars for a few years, and it's been sponsored by different youth groups and churches, and things, those were things that were close to our heart, and a walk with God is so important to all of us in our family. All For Him Racing was really a brainchild of my son Alex. He came up with the idea that we really should have more of an organized team as opposed to just a couple of guys going out there and doing it.
How do we connect Demolition Derby with ministry has been a question we've been asking ourselves the whole time, because it's an unusual means, but basically we're just trying to reach out to people who are non-Christians. We're just trying to show that you can be a Christian, do crazy and exciting things like Demolition Derby that's just kind of out there, and still do it with good Christian values, and just spread the word.
I was in different bands, playing the bars and clubs all around town, and got to a point in my life where I wasn't real impressed with where things were going. I wasn't happy with the way my life was headed. I didn't feel that I was the man I should be as a father and as a parent, as a husband, and really felt that something needed to change. And it was about that time that I really felt a calling towards something different. Wasn't sure what it was, and my wife actually bought me a new Bible and said, maybe you should check this out. And I started reading my Bible and realized that I needed to live for something greater than myself, and I gave my life to Christ. But it was a long road getting to that point, and actually YesFM played a large part in that, because the music was of the style that I loved, but it wasn't the negative message that I had been playing and singing every weekend. And to realize that we could do a godly message, a Christian message, through music was exciting to me. And it changed my taste in music, changed the music that I performed, and it changed my direction in my life. And what Jesus has done for me as a result of that has been tremendous. And so YesFM has been a great tool for us to be able then to bring that to other people. We approached YesFM last year and said, hey, this is something that we're doing, and we would love to be in partnership with you. Todd and all the folks out there have just been tremendous, so supportive, and we've been attending different events, races, parades, car shows, and just meeting people, having them sign the cars, and handing out bumper stickers, and just finding out their stories, telling them a little bit about what we do and why we do it, and just praying every time that God's going to change a life as a result of it.
Some of the impact that I've seen has just been with the people that we meet out at the track. We have people that come up and ask, well, what's YesFM, or what's All For Him Racing? And it just gives a good icebreaker to be able to start talking to them about Jesus, and just how you can do all this cool stuff and still do it as a Christian and have fun with it. And it's just been able to meet young kids that are just getting into the sport and just never thought about doing a Christian-themed car or having their youth group sponsor a car. Just showing people that there's a different means to do the things that they enjoy doing.
I would encourage anybody who's got any skill to give it to God. If it's something that you feel a calling for, if it's something that you're passionate about, if it's an area that you're talented in, it doesn't matter how many people tell you no or how many people tell you it's crazy. I promise you, we get a lot of people who think what we do is really kind of bizarre. But the fact is, we have a lot of fun doing it. We believe that we're making a difference by what we're doing, and we are just excited to be out there doing it. So whether it's, we perform in our praise band at church, if it's doing the derby stuff, whatever it is, we just give it all to God and do it for His glory. And if we can do it, there's nothing special about us. You can do the same thing.